Hello. So let's imagine for a second that you're at an event, a corporate event, a social event, a public event, or even a family gathering, where you're about to interact with a stranger. Now I know that I've told you this before about how to interact with a stranger. Today, in this video, I'm going to tell you the 4 strategies, which basically are the Ford strategy. You call it a Ford strategy. Why? Because every single letter stands for something here. How do you utilize this strategy? Very easy, but very effective. So the Ford strategy basically tells you that F stands for family. So you open up the conversation with the other person by asking them about their family. Now, please, for God's sake, don't make the other person have an impression that you are actually conducting their interview. Nah, don't do that. That is just a no-no. For instance, people start to ask questions. Oh, how many siblings do you have? Oh, how many people do you have in your family? Oh, what does your father do? I mean, that just makes the other person think that he's in a damn interview. Nah, don't do that. Instead, you can open up the conversation by saying, well, you look like the type of guy who is either, the eldest in the family or youngest in the family. Or you can say that it seems that you belong to a family that have probably a joint family system, or probably your family has a lot of family members. Now, what would just happen is you open up the conversation. The other person's going to be like, what made you think like that? Why would you say that I am the eldest in the family? Or why would you say I have a lot of family members in my immediate family? Opens up the conversation. And that's exactly what the essence of communication is all about. Number 2 is occupation. People love to talk about their life as in terms of their occupations as well. So please be cautious here as well. Do not make the other person have an impression that you're conducting their interview. Oh, what do you do? Okay, the person says that he's a sales manager. Oh, what products do you sell? Oh, what kind of customers do you deal with? What company do you work? That's just a no-go area. Don't do that. However, instead, you can just throw the question back at the person saying, I always used to wonder what it's like to be an amazing sales manager, or what the typical day of a sales manager looks like. The conversation opens up. The other person would actually start telling you about themselves. And they'll be like, yeah, this is what I do. I meet a lot of people. I do, deal with the corporate clients. We do B2B sales, B2C, X, Y, Z. The conversation opens up. Number 3 is R. R stands for recreation. People love to talk about their hobbies. What is it that they actually do in their spare time? So please, you can easily, instead of asking the mainstream question by saying, oh, what do you do in your spare time? Nah, don't do that. We gotta do something different to stand out of the crowd. If we do exactly as everyone else is doing, we'll get exactly the same results as everyone else is getting. So if you want to come out and get out of that whole crowded area, you gotta do something different. So what you can actually ask the other person is, well, from your physical appearance or your persona, it seems that you enjoy outdoor activities. Or you probably look like the type of person who takes their fitness regime very, very seriously. Now, again, a word of caution here to the gentlemen that do not approach a lady, a girl, a female, and tell them exactly what I just told you. Oh, your physical appearance tells that you take your fitness very, very carefully. Now, in our subcontinent region, in our culture, that kind of backfires at times as well. So instead of them calling 1-5 and the police actually comes to the rescue, don't do that. I'm not generalizing it. I'm not saying every single girl out there is going to be reacting like that, but you gotta be very careful when you're interacting with the opposite gender in that regard. So you can ask these kind of questions, open up the conversation, the other person talks about them for the whole day, for the whole night. They'd love that. And the last but not the least is the D. D stands for dreams. Ask where exactly or what exactly their journey was till the day they are, the present day. Where exactly are they heading to? What is it that keeps their spirits alive every morning? What is it, that one thing that kicks them out of the bed? They feel that pull towards their dreams. What is that fire? What is that element that ignites that fire day and night? So they would open up and start giving you the answers that you haven't actually heard before in your life. The conversation opens up. So always remember, Ford strategy, F-O-R-D. Family, occupation, recreation, and D stands for dreams. For such informative videos and content, please keep following our pages. My name is Darashikoh. Thank you.